What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Diz TV. If this is your first time here, welcome home. We are so glad to have you. Today, we're back with Diz TV Weekly, and today's episode we have a lot to cover, from some new Disney Plus news regarding the Marvel shows, California, and the battle with Disneyland, and then, of course, some more Walt Disney World, because what episode would be complete without some Walt Disney World? So let's get right into it. Kicking things off with some Disney Cruise Line news, all reservations have been canceled through early December. So if you were planning to go on a cruise anytime soon, you're not going to be able to. And there is no word so far of when cruises will start back up. Quite unfortunate. I know Disney cruises are some of the best things ever. I love Disney cruises. Maybe I'll talk about it one day on a different type of video, but as of right now, there are no cruises till early December. So going from the seas to the sky all the way to Tokyo Disneyland, the new Fantasyland area that is coming to Tokyo Disneyland is opening up on September 28th. Of course, if you guys know, it is considered the Beauty and the Beast expansion, which looks fantastic. There are some pictures that have released of the Enchanted Tales of Beauty and the Beast. I believe it's something similar to that for the attraction name, but I gotta go to Tokyo Disneyland soon because it looks incredible. First Disneyland, then Tokyo Disneyland, but for now, it looks super duper cool for all of you guys who are either going to Tokyo Disneyland or are thinking about going to Tokyo Disneyland. It's an exciting new expansion coming in as of this recording, 6 days, so plenty of excitement around that. It was originally supposed to open in April, but because of the pandemic, things had to be pushed back, which, by the way, that does include pretty much everything else in regards to construction. Shifting gears from the parks to the movie screen, technically your home screen, because Disney Plus, specifically with the Marvel shows, it has been kind of unfortunately stated the Falcon and Winter Soldier Disney Plus show has been pushed back to 2021. Of course, because of the pandemic, shooting had to be pushed back, and some stuff is starting to get refilmed, and shooting has picked back up, so hopefully we will get it towards the early stages of 2021, but that doesn't mean we aren't getting a Marvel TV show this year, as Wanda Vision will come this year still, thank goodness, because I was looking forward to some Marvel shows, and we are getting Wanda Vision. Speaking of which, the trailer released for Wanda Vision, I gotta say, it is very confusing no matter how many times I've watched it. I have watched it a couple times up to this point, and I am confused but also really excited, as we do know that the TV show will directly impact Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, so of course it is kind of a required show for most of us MCU fans, but I mean, we were already all going to watch it anyway. WandaVision is expected to come later this year. Not next year, thank goodness, but this year. So looking forward to that. And while this show is not in filming, it is in the early stages. SheHulk has found its SheHulk. And it's going to be portrayed by Tatiana Maslany. If I butchered that name, I apologize. Looking forward to see how this does turn out for the MCU in general. Alright, shifting from the screen back to the parks with Walt Disney World, we do have some new information regarding the opening of the water parks. March 7th, 2021 will be, as of right now, the tentative possible reopening date for at least one of the water parks. Now, whether it's going to be Blizzard Beach or Typhoon Lagoon, it is still unknown at the moment. My guess would be Typhoon Lagoon. I think it's much more popular and better. But besides that point, that is the possible opening date, pending, of course, the Florida government. So we shall see, but when we do get to know the actual opening date for the water parks, be sure I will be here to cover it. And also, speaking of tentative dates, well, technically this isn't, but it's saying like a good transition into some permit filings. There has been new permit filings regarding new attractions, and also just new updates and things of that sort as we're getting into the refurbishment season here, which does normally occur in January to February and sometimes in March. But we have gotten some new permit filings for new touch-ups to It's a Small World now. You're probably wondering, Tim, you don't cover permit filings. Why the heck are you talking about it? Well, the reason I am talking about it is because next year is Walt Disney World's big 50th anniversary, and it has been rumored for a couple years now that the Walt Disney World It's a Small World will be getting the same update that the Disneyland one did, adding Disney characters to the attraction, which has been rumored again for a little bit. I am crossing my fingers that maybe this will be included in that, as I do have to say, as much as I love It's a Small World, I think adding a little bit of Disney flavor elevates the ride. But that's just my personal opinion. You can have yours, and just let me know that in the comments down below. But don't worry, that is not the only rumors that we have had in the past. There's also been rumors of the Hatbox Ghost coming to the Haunted Mansion, as well as, of course, a new film for Mickey's PhilharMagic. While the latter half looks like it won't be happening, Hatbox Ghost still could happen. I'm crossing my fingers because I would love to see that animatronic on one of my favorite attractions at Walt Disney World. So here's to hoping that some of these permit filings that will come within the next couple months are related to obviously refurbishing some great attractions so that they're all, you know, fresh and new for the 50th anniversary. And to continue this traveling train, we're going from the East Coast to the West Coast with Disneyland. Of course, there has been lots of news recently surrounding the reopening, even so far as to go with the Disneyland president asking, of course, for the California governor to ask when they can reopen, to even the park's chairman, Josh DeMero, asking, when can we reopen? And there's been a lot of debate. No news as of yet on the reopening. However, there has been some sightings of some top executive people at the Disneyland parks. On top of that, there has been some new signage located inside the parks, both California Adventure as well as Disneyland itself. So hopefully we will see an announcement date of when Disneyland will reopen soon. There has still been no information from the California governor, Governor Newsom. So hopefully we will see something really, really soon, because I know there are a whole bunch of people who are looking forward to getting back to Disneyland. A lot of cast members looking forward to getting back to their jobs so they can start paying bills and all that other stuff, because it is really affecting the Californian economy, especially Orange County, because that is where Disneyland is located. So hopefully we will get something soon in regards to that. But when things do open, it has been confirmed that the same reservation system that was used for Walt Disney World will carry over into Disneyland, and there's definitely some mixed opinions on this, I know for a fact. Now, I did think once you got past the 3-hour time frame to get into the actual reservations, it was quite simple to find a reservation and select your time. That part was simple. It was the 3 hours of waiting that was quite difficult. So overall, as long as they find a way to speed up the process for people, because like I said, my family and I, when we were doing our park reservations to go back in August, it took a good solid 3 hours till we were actually into the park's website and got on to click into reservation time frames. Let's hope that it is better and much more improved since then, because it was quite rocky to start off with, but still it is confirmed. So good to know for all people who are going back to Disneyland anytime soon, whenever it does decide to reopen. Anyway, with that, that wraps up this video. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. I'd greatly appreciate it. Let me know in the comments down below, when do you think Disneyland is going to reopen? I think it is possible that we could see it towards the latter half of October into early November. That is just my optimism coming into play, but let me know what you all think in the comments down below. Do not be shy to comment. I try to respond to every single comment. And if you're new to the channel, again, we're so glad to have you here. Be sure to subscribe down below and hit the bell to be notified for more videos on Disney, Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, the parks, and so much more. I will see you all in the next video. Have a magical day. Goodbye.